honor and privilege to welcome you to the Class of 2026 Senior Awards Ceremony. Tonight, we gather to celebrate the achievements of our graduating seniors. This ceremony not only recognizes academic excellence, it also pays tribute to the collaboration, resilience, leadership, and contribution to our community the individuals beside me have displayed during their time at WHS. Fellow Williamsburg family members, friends, staff, and presenters, tonight we celebrate the 128th graduating class of Williamsburg High School. To the graduating seniors, behind every award tonight is a story of hard work, support from family and friends, and the belief in your potential. The skills, values, and experiences you've gained will serve as the foundation for future endeavors. For our guest presenters this evening, please follow the program so you are prepared to come on stage in the order listed. After I introduce you, please make your way to the podium using the door to your right. For the audience, please wait to applaud until the presenter has finished their comments. Without further ado, let's begin the ceremony and celebrate the accomplishments of our graduating seniors. I would like to welcome Dr. and Mrs. Diane England to the stage to present the Andrew Foster England Math Scholarship and the Women's Civics Club Awards.
Good evening. Congratulations, seniors, class of 2026. We've watched you from preschool through up to being seniors. We're proud of your achievements in school, athletics, and life. So I want to talk to you a little bit about the word drive. Not driving a car, but I took these 5 initials and I have a couple adjectives for you. So first is D for determination. Never give up. R, respect your family, your friends, and others. I, get involved in your job, your community. Reach out and help others. V, you're all valuable to family and to others. E is for excel. Be the best you can be. God chooses what we go through in life, but we choose how we go through it. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Remember, you're only one decision away from a totally different life. Our son Andrew was 8 years old when he died in a farm accident. He was in 3rd grade and he loved math. He enjoyed playing computer games, he had a lot of drive, determination, and he lived life to the fullest. This award is given in his memory. The Andrew Foster England Mathematics Scholarship is being presented by our family to a graduating senior. The recipient of this award is a young woman who is a high academic achiever, is a member of the National Honor Society, the Student Council, and a Rotary Student of the Month. She has taken 12 dual enrollment classes and will graduate with 36 college credits. She plans to further her education at the University of Pittsburgh, majoring in criminology. In memory of our son Andrew, we are pleased to present this $500 math scholarship to Mariah Good. On behalf of the Williamsburg Civic Club, I'd like to recognize students who have excelled in specific areas. This year, the club will donate $100 to students in each of the following categories: agriculture, community service, music, and GACTC. The recipients of these awards are asked to come forward at this time. Agriculture, Riley Stoltz. Community service, Lily Urban. Music, Jana Summers. and GACTC Sarah Gorsuch. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to welcome Mrs. Diana Baroner to present the Women's Civics Club Sports Awards.
Good evening. The Women's Club here in Williamsburg would like to recognize the individual girls for outstanding performance in our athletic abilities. We are proud to present the plaques for the following students. Cross country, Macy Norris. Basketball, Reagan Pro. Cheerleading, both fall and the spring, is Lily Hughes. Volleyball, Tamara Cresswell. Track, Lily Irvin. And softball, Riley Scoots. The Civic Club wishes each and every one of you a very happy 2026 graduation. We wish for you Godspeed, and please remember where you came from. Be Blue Pirate proud, always. Happy.
Next, I'd like to welcome Mrs. Carrie Lose to the stage to present the Blue Pirate Spirit Award.
The Gerald Smith Seed Solutions Scholarship is given to those seniors who have shown active participation in agriculture and their community. They are part of a farming family that continues to work closely with the Gerald and Linda Smith Seed Solutions. This year's recipient is Riley Stoltz.
I'd like to invite Mrs. Kathy Mock to the stage to present the Blue Pirate Fund Education Award and the Bon Voyage Yearbook Awards.
Good evening and congratulations, class of 2026. The Big Blue Pirate Fund Education Award is presented to a senior who displays a genuine appreciation of education and is pursuing a degree in the education field, specifically secondary social studies. And we only have one senior this year going into education. So on behalf of the WHS faculty and staff, it's my pleasure to present this award to Macy Norris. I'm also presenting this evening the Bon Voyage Yearbook Award. This award was chosen by the yearbook advisors and given to a senior yearbook students who showed dedication, perseverance, and the willingness to put forth the extra work to make a successful yearbook. This year's award is split between three young ladies, Mariah Good, Cassie Mingle, and Macy Norris.
Next, I'd like to welcome Mrs. Angela Becker to the stage to present the Class of 2006 Award.
Good evening to the WHS faculty, staff,
This year, the WHS class of 2006 is celebrating their 20th class reunion. In honor of this milestone, we chose to create a scholarship for the graduating class of 2026. And I am truly honored to present the WHS class of 2006 Memorial Scholarship tonight. This scholarship was created in memory of two classmates who are no longer with us, Joshua Neal Fay and Jacqueline Blair Gordon. Josh and Jackie were kind, spirited, and intelligent young people who are deeply missed every day by their friends and families. This scholarship was open to all WHS seniors, regardless of their plans after graduation. We challenged the class of 2026 to write an essay about a personal experience that shaped their character, the values that are most important to them, and how they plan to use those values to make a positive difference in lives of others. This student's essay on empathy, honesty, fearlessness, devotion, and determination won over the hearts of not only the scholarship committee, but my fellow classmates as well. It is my honor and pleasure to announce that the recipient of this scholarship is Jaylee McCall. Next, I'd like to welcome Mr. Scott Granis to the stage to present the Cody G. Spade Granis Brothers Stone and Asphalt Mathematics Award.
Well, good evening, everybody. Granis Brothers has a long history and a good history with Williamsburg. My grandfather and his brother founded the company. They both lived over in Robinson Extension, and they had a third brother, Herman, who also worked for them, and he lived here in town as well. My dad went to Williamsburg High School. My mom's from right up the road in Clappertown, where cousin Kathy's from. And over the years, a lot of our employees have come from the Williamsburg area. So Cody Spade was one of those employees. His dad, Barry, still works for us, and his grandfather, Glenn, worked for us for quite some time. It was kind of neat to see 3 generations of the family all working for us all at the same time. So Cody graduated from Williamsburg in 2005, and he came to work for us soon after high school. He started out as a young man, and he grew into a responsible adult. Tragically, he died in an accident in 2014 when he was just a few months shy of his 27th birthday. And what I remember about Cody was his smile, his easygoing demeanor, and his sense of humor. And so to the award recipients here tonight, this is the kind of the time of the year that you get a lot of free advice. And whether it's coming from me or a presenter or your family and friends out here in the audience, we're really not any smarter than you. We're just 100 states ahead of you. And my advice to you would be to find out what the world is telling you to do, find out what all your friends are doing, and go in the opposite path. Do the opposite. And what you'll find is the world will tell you what you have to do to be successful or to be happy. And the world's pretty messed up. And the world would make fun of a small town like Williamsburg and the small town values that go with it. And that advice that I gave you, that actually doesn't really come from me, it's not my original thought, it's from the Bible. It's from Matthew 7:13-14, which says, "Enter by the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leads to destruction, and there are many who go in by it. Because narrow is the gate and difficult is the way which leads to life, and there are few who find it." And that's not talking about finding that narrow way that's going to lead you to success. It's a narrow way that would lead you to God. And what you'll find is life is very rarely easy. Very rarely does it go good. But what will define you isn't how well you do in good times, it's how you'll handle the difficulty. How well you'll be when things are going bad, when the wheels are falling off. Because everybody can do it when it's easy. It's much harder when it's going bad. And what has got me through those rough times in my life has been my faith. And so I would just encourage you, don't forget God. Stay on that narrow path and fill your life up with the things that are important. And so we all kind of think that we have lots of time, but we just don't know how long we're going to be here on this earth, and that's kind of a lesson from Cody's life, a life that was cut way too short. So on behalf of all the employees at Granis Brothers, we honor Cody's memory by presenting the Cody Spade Math Award. This is a $1,000 award given to a graduate with the best math record in the senior high academic courses. The winner receives an engraved plaque, and his name will be added to a display in the high school. This year's recipient completed courses in Algebra 2, Geometry, Pre-Calculus, Calculus, Statistics with the highest average, and will be attending Penn State Altoona in the fall to pursue a degree in biological engineering. Please join me in congratulating Ty Uplinger, the winner of the award.
Next, I'd like to introduce Mr. Don Appleman to present the Coach Richard E. Buckley Memorial Scholarship.
Can't see very well anymore. You can boo and yell all you want, I can't hear either. So. Hey, I want to say congratulations to all the 2026 Williamsburg High School graduates. They're all winners because the biggest honor is the diploma itself. So congratulations to everyone for a couple different things. We want to thank the school for the opportunity for all presenters to do this. This is fantastic. You can't do it all the night of graduation. We understand that. It makes you feel young again to be up here with these people, but then it also makes you realize that you're not young anymore. I was sitting here just like they are now, 64 years ago. Don't do the math, all right? When I spoke that night, Jack Whittaker, how many remember Jack Whittaker? No, Jack, what a guy, what a man. He came up to me and said, Dawn, please have mercy, it's gonna be hot. 88 degrees that night, outside, probably 108 inside. We got through it. Hey, thanks, Dr. England and School Board Administration for the air conditioning. This is great stuff. We're making progress. Will you guys go home tonight for me? Please thank your parents, and if you get a chance, thank your teachers. As Jack Whittaker told me one time, no man is an island. Should be now, no person is an island. You don't do it by yourself. I already heard that once tonight. And I have the distinct honor and pleasure to do 2 awards tonight. The first one is to honor the memory of our coach, my coach, and Jerry Hoy's coach also, Mr. Richard Buckley. He's in the Blair County Sports Hall of Fame. This scholarship is being offered and sponsored by Mrs. Buckley to us, Claire Ann, a wonderful lady who has become very close to all of us. All of his former players. She was a very devoted and caring wife for our extraordinary coach. We all thank her very much for choosing to preserve his memory by offering this $1,000 scholarship. How about anybody that played for Coach Buckley? Would you please, or coached with Coach Buckley? Would you please stand? Anybody here? I know there were some people. There are a couple here. There's Coach Campbell, who coached with Coach Buckley for about 10 years. Coached football, basketball, was the year we won the state championship, girls 97. He was an extensive scout. Pepper, Vincent Appleton played on that team. Believe it or not, they played their games right here in this gym. Can you imagine? People hanging from the rafters. There were people back here put up to the ceiling, bleachers over there. It was unbelievable. But thanks for coming. Appreciate it very much. We have an article in the back. Anybody interested in reading about Coach Buckley? Many of you won't know him. You don't know him. You might want to pick one of those up and see who he was as a person and as a coach. He taught here. If you walk that door down there, right off to the left of the basket, he taught in that room right across the hall. What was that room number? Anybody remember? Too long ago. I don't remember either. He taught there social studies, and then on down the hall later was guidance counselor. He was here for 10 years. He had a phenomenal record here as a coach. He won 8 consecutive Juniata Valley League championships, 6 District 6 titles, 3 Western Regional titles, and 1 state championship in 1966. They were 25-0. Quite an accomplishment. As good as coach as he was, he's even a better person. Revered and eventually loved by all his players, who to this day are still very deeply respectful and to his memory. I dress like this because if you knew Coach Buckley, you ever see Coach Buckley? He looked like he stepped out of Esquire magazine. I knew I couldn't come down here with a t-shirt, shorts on. I'd be afraid to walk outside with all the thunder and lightning and so on. You gotta be careful what you do. I'm glad you got that. Here to help present this award with me tonight is Coach Jerry Hoy. He's coached all the kids, all the girls that ever played here. He's coached at one time or another. So he's here. And another reason too, as you'll see, he played on 2 district championship teams, 3 league championship teams, and I think he's seen every Lady Power game in the last 50 years because he's had some relative playing there. He and his wife Pam were at all the games. The first winner of the Coach Buckley Memorial Award has been a 4-year starter here at Williamsburg and one of the best, if not the best defensive player in Lady Power history. She'd go home and argue with her mother about who was the better defensive player. Her numbers don't tell the whole story, but Coach Pro was kind enough to give me these numbers to think of this. In 4 years, this young lady scored 1,524 points, 158 three-point shots made, 489 assists. That means she passed it to people who scored baskets. 415 steals. You can get arrested for doing that, I would think. And 502 rebounds. That's the number that really sticks out. A point guard gets 502 rebounds. I don't know how, I'll have to ask her how she managed to do that. Most importantly, this young lady played as hard as she could every second of the 4 years she was on the court, over 100 games, I'm sure. Her motor never stopped, and her enthusiasm spread to her teammates. The leadership that she displayed, along with fellow senior Reagan Pro, was instrumental in the tremendous success of Coach Detweiler's championship squad. The first annual Coach Richard Buckley Senior Scholarship Award is presented by her grandfather to Miss Leanna Royer. Leanna? Good luck at UPJ and beyond, Leanna. Congratulations, very nice. Our next award, thank you, Coach Lloyd, appreciate it. The next award is very special to us. This is the Jeff Appleman Memorial Scholarship Award. It's special, very special to my whole family. Lois Appleman and Michael and Kelly would like to have been here tonight, but couldn't be. They send their thank you to Coach Brady Appleman and his family for doing this. This first annual $500 scholarship award to honor and remember Coach Jeff Appleman was initiated and sponsored by Coach Brady, Debbie, Nathan, and Natalie Appleman House. Mrs. House was going to be here tonight, but she's coaching softball. Her daughter hit a grand slam home run the other day. Can you imagine? Does that mean there were 3 people on base when she hit that? Okay. Appreciate that. I want to recognize Brady Appleman for doing this. Brady, if you remember, he coached forever junior high boys and girls basketball. He coached JV girls basketball. He coached junior high and varsity baseball. He spent years operating the clock in the gym for girls basketball. He was the PA announcer for football for 30 years. He announced the football games on Friday nights. I don't think he got paid for that. That was an amazing job that he did there. His wife, Debbie, spent 34 years down in the athletic or the administrative office, but she helped an awful lot with athletics, as my wife, Debbie, would say. She would come and say, boy, I'm glad Debbie's down there. She really helps us when we need the help. She did a phenomenal job. Nathan, son, Went to school here, played here, an excellent student and a tremendous athlete as well. Coach Brady said he wanted me to say this, and I'm going to. He told his kids, young people, when they went to school, he told them this, and this is good for you to hear when you go to college, or maybe when you're a parent someday, some of you will be. He told his daughter and son, go to school every day, fill your pockets with everything, not pencils and erasers and stuff like that, but information. He said, take a wheelbarrow with you and fill it up and bring it home. And that's what they apparently did, because they did very, very well in school. My brother Jeff went to school here, played here, coached here, and taught here. Coached basketball for about 15 seasons. He had a remarkable era from like mid-80s to the turn of the century. It's unbelievable what his record would have been. I don't know what that is, but it was truly outstanding. Are any of Jeff's players here? Please stand. My brother Jeff, would you stand up, please? His former players. Hey, very good to see you all here. It's fantastic. I'm sure you have nothing bad to say about him, right? Do you? Oh, hey, I'm so glad to hear that. And not only was he an outstanding coach, he was a phenomenal teacher, very creative, loved to teach, gave his best every day. He loved teaching and loved life. Are there any students of my brother? Here, put your hand up, please. How many? It's amazing how many people you affect. How many of you are going into education? Going to teach? Oh, one, two. Put your hand up, please. Teachers. Well, hey, you're missing a great opportunity if you get to affect so many people's lives, but in other ways too. Don't have to just be a teacher. My brother Jeff, his senior year in high school, led Blair County in scoring in football, and then he also was second in the county in basketball in scoring. That's hard to do. Also, he has a record I don't think very few people can say they have. Here at this school, he played in 2 state championship games, played in 2, won 1, came in second once, came back to his alma mater, coached in 2 state championship games, won in 97, and came in second in 95. How many other people across the state of Pennsylvania do you think can say that? I think that is truly amazing. And at the end of his career, he had won 540 games, I believe, and was Coach of the Year in 1997. It's a tremendous loss to our family and to the community when Jeff passed. It's been somewhat difficult. The things that happen to you when you lose a close person in your life. I know we have birthdays that we celebrate in May, and I got out the book and I looked. My dad was born in May 1st, my grandmother in May 13th, and then I see Jeff's birthday is May 11th. I won't be sending him a card again, and he will not be sending me one in March. And that's when it hits you that the loss is permanent. But the good memories keep returning, and I'm so happy about that. And I would like to say that this year's winner of the first Jeff Appleman Memorial Scholarship Award should make us all very proud because of the way she went about her business in the classroom and on the basketball court. Unselfish, total team player. Watching her play several times, it was apparent that Coach Detweiler asked her to do many things, depending on the situation. Tonight, we want you to make a bunch of threes, okay? Tomorrow night, we want you to guard a big guy and grab some rebounds. The next day, we want you to handle the ball and make some nice passes to our younger players because they need some help. This young lady is one of the most versatile players I think we've ever had here. After the game at the field house, I think it was St. Joe's, I walked up to Travis and Coach Pro and I said, I was really impressed with the way your daughter played tonight, the total hustle and determination, and they kind of just looked at me and smiled. It's like we know, we see it every night, and it's just very, very true. With Leanna and Reagan's leadership, this team played like champions throughout the year. Sorry for taking all this time. I appreciate your patience. And they played like champions to the very end. And this year's winner of the $500 Jeff Appleman Memorial Scholarship scholarship is Miss Reagan Pro. And good luck in the future. Thank you all very, very much. I appreciate your patience, and we'll move on.
Next, Mr. Matthew Neary will present the Dolores Urbanez Memorial Award.
You know, they say you never want to be the coach that follows the great coach. Well, that's what I'm doing right now, so I'll try. Today at work, you know, I should have been working, but I was taking time trying to figure out what I wanted to say here tonight, and I got a little emotional, I must say. This class means an awful lot to me, being a football coach here. Many of you might know this, many of you might not. This is the last, well, part of the last team that actually played here at Williamsburg. Back in 2022, the varsity team went to Junior Valley, and we had our own junior high team here. And I look out there and I see quite a few of them sitting here, and you guys are just very special to me because of that. And I have a couple things I want to say to you. So I know that quite a few of you guys stopped playing football just to pursue some other things, other passions in life. But I wanted you guys to know that as soon as I find this on my phone, I did have it memorized, but you'll forever be remembered by me and your community as Blue Pirate football players. Football, and sport for that matter, are instrumental in building a strong foundation for the life that lies ahead. The lessons learned are invaluable. Hard work, commitment, handling adversity, doing your job so that others might succeed. These are just a few of the many things that football has taught us. As you move on from this stage of life and on to the next, just know that you will face challenges. Life is rarely a blowout victory. Trust in the foundation that you have built, and I have no doubt that you will find success and happiness in whatever you choose. You can tell I'm a little emotional here, right? I don't know why, but anyway, let's get to the Dolores D. Urbanez Memorial Award. It's given in honor of Dee Urbanez. Dee was an avid supporter of all Blue Pirate sports, rarely missed a game no matter the season. She has had a special love for football, however, and never missed a Friday night under the lights. Dee's passion in life was serving others, especially the children of our community. Dee worked in our school's cafeteria for 27 years. During this time, she managed to have a lasting impact on so many young lives. This year's award winner has played football for basically his entire life. I have fond memories of coaching him in youth football. I'm going to give it away here. The offensive plan many times was to give the ball to O and watch him go. His speed and quickness was legendary. As he progressed through his career and faced adversity. 7th grade, he went down to Valley and played. 8th grade, back to Williamsburg. 9th grade, back to Valley. It did not matter to Aaron. Aaron would play on the moon if they could find a helmet that would fit. When serious leg injury sidelined him for a season, some would have given up. Instead, Aaron became a team leader. Although he was unable to play, he still showed up for his teammates, offering words of encouragement and his signature sense of humor. Through a ton of hard work and perseverance, Aaron made it back to the field. Last year, he was a key component to one of the best defenses in the area and helped us make it to the District 6 title game. For all of his success on the field, Aaron will best be remembered for his quiet leadership with the occasional outburst, his cunning influence on his teammates, and most of all, his commitment to the game he loves. The Dee Urbanez Memorial Award goes to Aaron.
Next, Mrs. Jennifer Messler will present the Elementary PTO Award and the Elementary Teachers Award.
Good evening, and congratulations
future success in the workforce. This student has demonstrated these qualities throughout his educational journey, setting an outstanding example of perseverance, responsibility, and dedication. The recipient of the Elementary PTO Award is Zach Schock. The elementary teachers have also elected to present an award to a senior student aide who best displays the Blue Pirate elementary spirit of kindness and is always willing to lend a helping hand. The student must also be in good academic standing. Throughout the school year, this student has assisted our office staff with daily tasks demonstrating responsibility, dependability, and a strong work ethic. In addition, this student has played an important role in helping organize our PBIS treasure cart, helping to support positive behavior initiatives and creating rewarding experiences for our elementary students. The recipient of the Elementary Teacher Award is Lydia Whitaker. Next, I'd like to welcome Mr. Kurt Detweiler to present the First Methodist Church of Williamsburg Scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Kurt Detweiler, and on behalf of the First Methodist Church of Williamsburg, we're very pleased to present scholarship awards once again this year. Scholarship applications were submitted, reviewed by a committee for completeness and eligibility. The scholarships are awarded based on several different factors, and successful recipients must meet the following criteria: become enrolled in a full-time accredited secondary education program for 2 or 4 years of schooling, reside in the Williamsburg School District, the Williamsburg area, or be a Methodist Church attendee from the Williamsburg congregation, be active in school and community projects and events, and demonstrate their strengths and achievements by applying via a formal application process by April 1st. After consideration and review by our scholarship committee, this year we are very pleased to present scholarships to 4 different graduating seniors of Williamsburg High School. The first recipient will be majoring in speech and language pathology and attending Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Congratulations, Cassie Nickel. The second recipient will be majoring in law, criminal justice, and society and attending the University of Pittsburgh. Congratulations, Mariah Good. The third individual will be majoring in secondary social studies education and attending Penn State University. Congratulations, Macy Norris. The last recipient will be majoring in biological engineering and attending Penn State University. Congratulations, Ty Elmore. On behalf of the First Methodist Church in Williamsburg, please know that we're very proud of your achievements at school and in the community. We look forward to seeing your contributions and continued growth as you move into your secondary studies. Congratulations to each of you, and best wishes as you go forward. Thank you.
Next, Ms. Deb Ford will present the Mid-Penn Bank Scholarship.
Mid-Penn Bank is pleased to support Williamsburg High School and the Williamsburg community. The Mid-Penn Bank Scholarship is given to a high-achieving student who completed at least 20 community service hours and is enrolling in a post-secondary education. Students had to apply for the scholarship. This year's winner is Macy Norris.
Please welcome Mr. Troy Everhart to the stage to present the Ralph E. Anderson Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening. On behalf of the Williamsburg American Legion, Post 456, congratulations to the class of 2026. This year, we had 2 students submit applications and essays for the Ralph Anderson Award, which usually makes it easy unless there is, but it was a rough one this year because they were both excellent essays. We did vote, and the winner of this year's Ralph Anderson Award is Macy Norris.
Next, Mr. Louis Brenneman will present the Sandy Mock Brenneman Memorial Scholarship.
Congratulations, seniors. Our family donates every year to somebody who's going on to a medical profession. My wife, Sandra Mock Brenneman, she was a graduate here at Williamsburg in 1982 and a 1985 graduate of the Altoona Hospital School of Nursing. She was a registered nurse at a local hospital for 26 years until her death in 2011. So my daughter and I would like to present somebody every year who's going into the medical profession. This year's recipient of the award, she's been up here a few other times tonight. She is a member of the National Honor Society, Student Council, many clubs and activities. I'm reading this off because they tell me this. She was a member of the basketball program, which you guys had great success. Makes us all proud. She did 11 dual enrollment courses while being a student here at Williamsburg, 33 credits. It gives me pleasure and proud to present to Reagan Pratt.
Next, Ms. Kristen Goodfellow will present the South Hill School of Business and Technology Excellence and Community Service Award.
Good evening. My name is Kristen Goodfellow, and I'm the Career Services and Recruitment Coordinator for South Hills School of Business and Technology. I am pleased to be here tonight to present the South Hills Excellence in Community Service Award. This cash award is presented to a student who shares in our commitment to excellence in both the classroom and in the local community. This student has showed dedication to high academic standards by earning a 3.0 GPA or better, and has also made a positive impact in the community through volunteerism, outstanding citizenship, and a willingness to serve others. We are proud to announce that this year's recipient is Lily Urban.
Next, Mrs. Elizabeth McMullen will present the Specialist Chad Edmondson Memorial Foundation Scholarship.
Good evening. Lori, Sherry, Alex, and I are here tonight to present the Specialist Chad Edmondson Memorial Foundation Scholarship. It was my privilege earlier this year to join the foundation, which is dedicated to helping active duty service members, military families, and veterans in need of financial, housing, medical, and other basic needs in our immediate area. Long before I joined the foundation, though, it was my privilege to teach Chad in junior and senior high school. There are students whom I remember fondly from my years of teaching at WHS, and of course all of you from the class of 2026 will be in that category. And then there are those students who continue to have a profound impact long after they left our halls. From the moment he entered my classroom, I could tell Chad was one of the latter kind. It was a smile. Everyone who ever talks about Chad, from his family to the men and women he served with, talks about that smile. It can make your day better in an instant. And it was infectious. No matter what the circumstances were, you could not help but smile back. had the chance, and then telling us stories about those adventures the next day. Chad had solid academics, but he was mostly focused on the future. And with all of that, it came as no surprise that he enlisted in the Army during his junior year, did his basic training over that summer, and then returned as a senior to put in his time until he could graduate and dedicate himself full-time to the military. Once there, he continued to build others up, all around him, and everyone who met him mentioned his quick smile and his great personality. If you knew Chad, you knew that he was proud to serve our country, but he also saw it as a way of standing up for and protecting our community and his family too. The sense of justice he displayed throughout his time at WHS carried him into the war in Iraq, where he gave his life in service to us all, leaving each of us wishing we could see that smile again. The foundation was created to honor Chad's life and carry on his legacy. Part of that is the award we give here tonight. When the committee who picks the students selects a person for this award, they look for a graduate just like Chad, and I'm pleased to say that this year they definitely hit the mark. The recipient of this award often has an infectious smile and a kind word for everyone, no matter who they are. This student certainly has a sense of humor, which, combined with a propensity for a little harmless mischief, often in my classroom, has created quite a few good stories at WHS. Yet, I've never heard a single person say a bad word about him. And for anyone who's been through school, you know how rare that is. Enjoying the outdoors, especially fishing, is another point of similarity between them. Like Chad, this student's academics are solid, but the focus has been on the future. In this case, starting a career in the electrical field. And like Chad, it has been my privilege to have this student in my classroom, where he's been part of lively discussions that don't always stay strictly on topic, but always gave us something to think or laugh about. All in all, our recipient is more than worthy of this honor. At this time, we're pleased to present the Specialist Chad Edmondson Memorial Foundation Scholarship to Dayton Mock.
Next, Mr. Doug Rolls from Valley Rural Electric will present the Valley Rural Electric Cooperative Scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations, class of 2026. The Brighter Future Scholarship Program, sponsored by Valley Rural Electric Cooperative, awards $1,000 scholarships to eligible students who are dependents of 12 members. The money to fund this initiative comes from unclaimed capital credits returns. Selection criteria include academic achievement, school activities, and community service. I'm proud to announce that this year, Williamsburg High School has 2 Valley Rural Electric Brighter Future Scholarship recipients, Cassie Minkle and Ty Upland. Thank you.
Next, Mr. Steve Butler will present the VFW Military Award.
Congratulations, class of 2026. Tonight I'm doing the VFW Military Award from Post 6086. We want to give a token of recognition to each senior that's entered a branch of the service. We have 3 this year. If I can get them each up. Aaron O is going to the Air Force. Oh, Zach Merritt's the Marines. And Trevor Fry, the Navy.
Next, Mrs. Lose will present the next set of awards.
The first award for me to present tonight is the The Avita Spirit Award is presented to a graduating Avita member who went above and beyond this school year to help make Williamsburg High School a better place. Every club needs a dependable go-to person, and this student truly became that person for the Avita Club. Mrs. Janamok and I could always count on her to step up and take charge, whether it was organizing hot chocolate sales, creating signs, or helping wherever needed. She embraced a leadership role within our club and served as a wonderful role model for younger students through her kindness, positivity, and willingness to help others. Would Jana Summers please come forward? Jana, we hope you continue to spread kindness and help create caring communities in your future endeavors. The next award is the Christian Appleman Academic and Athletic Excellence Scholarship. Christian Appleman excelled at WHS on courts and on the field, performing at a high level in football, baseball, basketball, and tennis. He was also strong academically, participating in the National Honor Society, and he gave service to the sports program through the Blue Pirate Crew. After WHS, Christian earned a tennis scholarship to Penn State. He was also a walk-on for the Penn State basketball team, where he served as team captain his senior year. Professionally, Christian has served as both a tennis and basketball coach at the Division I level. He currently serves as an assistant tennis coach and director of the tennis operations and the Assistant Director of Athletic Facilities at Yale University. The scholarship presented this evening in Christian's name is awarded to a senior who demonstrates the qualities Christian would be proud to represent: dedication, involvement, leadership, and commitment to the sports community. This year's recipient has been actively involved in basketball and athletics in the community throughout high school, and plans to continue his education at the Pennsylvania College of Technology, where he will pursue a career in the HVAC field. Congratulations to Evan Zader. The recipient of the Crossroad Indoor Cycling Award is a student who demonstrates determination, perseverance, and the courage to take on new challenges. This individual trusts in the Lord's guidance, lives life with joy and laughter, and consistently shows kindness and compassion towards others. The winner of this award is pursuing a degree in nursing at Mount Aloysius this fall. Congratulations to Reagan Pro. The David Betschall Social Studies Award is presented by the Student Council to the senior with the highest average in senior high social studies courses, including American Cultures, World Cultures, Civics, and Intro to Sociology. The recipient of this award has demonstrated dedication, strong work ethic, and a commitment to academics through the consistent completion of assignments and outstanding achievement in social studies. The senior will receive a $50 check. Congratulations to Mara Creswell. Each year, the John Philip Sousa Award is presented to a senior band member who has demonstrated outstanding dedication, leadership, musicianship, and service to the band program. Since 2025, the Williamsburg Alumni Band is proud to join the celebration by presenting an additional monetary award to help support this student as they begin the next chapter of their journey after graduation. In recognition of their accomplishments, it is our privilege to congratulate this year's recipient of the John Philip Sousa Award, Jana Summers. The Ken Heinisch Memorial Award is sponsored by Rod and Trudy Heinisch. Ken Heinisch was a Williamsburg High School graduate from the class of 2002, whose life was tragically cut short in a farming accident. Ken was known for his strong work ethic, dedication, and unwavering commitment to his family farm. This monetary award is presented in his memory Montgomery to a student who demonstrates a strong agricultural background and an outstanding work ethic. This year's recipient is an FFA Keystone degree recipient who has worked on local farms since the age of 12. He currently works as a diesel mechanic at Allegheny Trucking while continuing to help on a local farm during evenings and weekends. Congratulations to Tanner Reckner. The next award is the McEldowney Academic Scholarship. A $1,000 scholarship is presented to 2 graduating seniors who are actively involved in their community, plan to continue their education in college, and meet the income guidelines established by the McEldowney Scholarship Committee. Applicants must complete a scholarship application provided by the McEldowney family, and recipients are selected from those applicants. The male recipient plans to further his education at Central Pennsylvania Institute of Science and Technology for heavy equipment operator, while the female recipient will be attending Mount Aloysius for nursing. The recipients of this McEldowney scholarships are Zachary Schock and Destiny Talbert. Students completed the Production Agriculture program at Williamsburg High School in NOPD testing. This test is both hands-on and computer-based. Most of our students scored at the proficient level. Congratulations to Aiden Blazier, Braden Everhart, Lily Kegrace, Cassie Mingle, Macy Norris, Riley Stoltz, and Ty Uplinger on this accomplishment. Please come forward. Senior High Student Council Leadership Award is an award given to a senior of the Student Council who demonstrated pride, dedication, sincerity, leadership, and a desire to succeed. This year's recipient is Mariah Good. Students have the opportunity in their senior year to help a teacher as a student aide. A student aide is very helpful, and teachers look forward to working with our seniors each year in this capacity. Congratulations to the following student aides: Hayden Burns, Landon Clausen, Mara Cresswell, Clinton Dennison, Mariah Good, Sarah Gorsuch, Connor Hughes, Lily Urban, Preston Eisenberg, Lily Kegrace, Jaylee McCall, Cassie Mingle, Dane Mock, Macy Norris, Aaron O, Reagan Crow, Leanna Royer, Jana Summers, Destiny Talbert, Ty Uplinger, and Lydia Whitner. The WHS Permanent Art Collection Award was established to purchase outstanding senior artwork to be displayed in the school. The award winner was selected by the art teacher, Ms. Rhodes. Ms. Rhodes shares, "The winner has a rare intuitive mastery of pen and ink. Without formal instruction, he commands the medium with absolute precision and emotional depth." We would like to recognize the following student for his outstanding artwork, Aiden Blazier. The first Commonwealth Bank Scholarship is an additional award for which students have the opportunity to apply, and this scholarship recognizes outstanding academic achievement, leadership, and a strong commitment to community service. Congratulations to Mariah Good. And Mrs. Frederick will present the next set of awards.
The American Red Cross Scholarship. The Red Cross Scholarship this year will be awarded to an NHS student who helped with every blood drive and also donated blood at every drive. This monetary award will be forwarded directly to the college in which the student is enrolled. This year's award recipient is Ty Uplinger. The Babe Ruth Sportsmanship Awards. These awards are plaques given to a senior male and female. The winners of the Babe Ruth Scholarship Awards are selected in the basis of sportsmanship and fair play shown in school, church, home, and community. Their names are engraved on a plaque displayed in the high school. I am happy to present these awards to Ryland Coro and Macy Norris. The Blue Pirate Achievement Award. For the next award, engraved plaques are given to the senior male and female who have been outstanding in extracurricular activity participation while maintaining a high academic record. A point system established by the Senior High Student Council is used to determine the seniors who are eligible for the Blue Pirate Achievement Award. We applaud them for their participation and the high academic standards they have set for themselves. Jana Summers and Ty Uplinger, please come forward. The Challenge Program. Each year, the Challenge Program recognizes 5 students in the following categories: attendance, academic improvement, academic excellence, STEM, and community service. Thank you to the American Eagle Paper Mill for being the financial sponsor of the awards presented tonight. Each student will receive a $200 check. Attendance. This student had the best attendance record during the first 3 marking periods of the senior year. Congratulations, Zach Shaw. Academic improvement. This student made the greatest improvement in GPA from the junior year to senior year. Congratulations, Landon Clausen. Academic excellence. This student had one of the highest GPAs during their senior year. Congratulations, Reagan Froh. STEM. This student excelled in the science curriculum during her senior year. Congratulations, Cassie Mangle. Community service. This student participated in community service during her senior year. Congratulations, Riley Stoltz. Award. The DeKalb Agricultural Accomplishment Award is annually presented to one FFA student per chapter because they exemplify scholarship, commitment, and work ethic to the FFA chapter and community. DeKalb is pleased to recognize these selected students for their hard work, dedication, and passion for agriculture. These students demonstrate promising young talent and are the rising stars of agriculture. 2026 marks the 79th year of recognizing outstanding students. Your recipient of the DeKalb Award this year has shown commitment to the FFA chapter and agricultural community on many levels since the 9th grade. He has been active in the FFA, participating in a variety of activities at the local, area, state, and national levels. He started strong right out of the gate in the 9th grade, winning the first first PA FFA auctioneering contest. Your recipient has developed a strong SAE project over the years showing market hogs and working at Pros Masonry. He has expanded his knowledge of agriculture and the FFA by participating in the Land Use and Management CDE at both the county and state level. He has demonstrated leadership by serving most recently as your chapter president. This year's recipient will be furthering his education towards a degree as an agricultural engineer, but I have a feeling he will continue to help with the local FFA and 4-H programs. This year's recipient is Ty Uplinger. PA Math League Award. Math League is a statewide contest involving the best math students in each school. Many schools in the state participate. There are 6 contests each year with 6 questions in each contest. Many of the questions are higher level thinking math questions. The contests are a good indicator as to where our students stack up against the best math students in the state. For this year's seniors, we would like to recognize Lily Urban. Perfect Attendance Award. Tonight, we recognize an accomplishment that is truly extraordinary. While perfect attendance for one school year is impressive, this student has achieved something far beyond that. Perfect attendance from kindergarten through 12th grade. For 13 consecutive years, this student has shown up every single day with dedication, responsibility, and commitment. Through early mornings, busy schedules, difficult weather, and all the ups and downs that come with growing up, he remained dependable and determined. And perhaps most impressively of all, he even resisted the temptation of senior skip day. Perfect attendance is about more than simply being present. It reflects perseverance, reliability, strong character, and an understanding of the importance of education. This achievement required support from family, personal discipline, and an incredible level of consistency over an entire school career. It is our honor to recognize this remarkable milestone tonight. Please join me in congratulating Zachary Shaw for achieving perfect attendance from kindergarten through 12th grade. That's who you want to hire. Show up every day. Principal's Award in memory of Barry L. Michaelone, sponsored by the class of 1975. A monetary award presented to a member of the senior class, selected by the principal on the basis of these qualities admired by Mr. Michaelone: kindness, caring, sincerity, motivation to help others, and an overall jovial personality. The recipient will also have his name engraved on a plaque located in the high school office. This year's award goes to Preston Eisenberg. Principal's Recognition Award. At this time, I will be recognizing 2 students for their ongoing commitment and dedication to achieve success during their senior year. A few characteristics demonstrated by these individuals include hardworking, dependable, overcoming adversity, and being able to get along with others. These students are always willing to lend a helping hand when needed, and I can count on them to brighten the office with a friendly smile and a wish for a great day. At this time, will Hayden Burns and Camden Detweiler please step forward to the podium. In addition to the awards and scholarships presented tonight for years of academic achievement, there are teachers that wanted to recognize students for their efforts this year in specific classes. Please hold your applause until all names are announced. For Outstanding Achievement in Ag Mechanics 1, presented to Aaron O. For a Certificate of Achievement in Business Award, Dane Mock. For Outstanding Achievement in Calculus, Ty Uplinger. Megan Crow for Outstanding Achievement in Statistics, and for Outstanding Success in PA Math League, Lily Urban. For Outstanding Achievement in Technical English, Tanner Refner, and for Outstanding Achievement in Technical English, Jane Monk. For Outstanding Achievement in French Culinary, Lily Kegerais. For recognition of outstanding dedication and service to the school community, Juan Daniel Gonzalez Perez. For outstanding achievement in dramatic reading and production, Ellie Kurtz. And this is from Ms. Rhodes. In recognition of your unwavering dependability, dedication, and the kindness that makes you a joy to work with, your art reflects not only your talent, but also the heart and integrity you bring to every project. You inspire your peers with your work ethic, your openness, and your ability to make everyone feel heard and valued. Your creativity colors our world, and your character makes it brighter. For maximum effort and quality artwork, Mara Cresswell, Jana Summers, and Lydia Whitaker. The William and Dolores Casper Basketball Scholarship, sponsored by Karen, Kathy, and Carol Casper. This award is in memory of an inspirational coach at WHS who loved the small town of Williamsburg, his players, and the school. Mr. and Mrs. Casper's daughters have started a scholarship to a college-bound senior basketball player who has displayed character on the court and in the classroom. Students must also write a one-page essay on why they are deserving of the award. This year's recipient is Ty Uplinger. Next, Mrs. Burgess will come to the podium.
Good evening, thank you. The first award this evening is the Chad Edmondson Memorial Scholarship. And Mrs. McMullen, I have to agree with you 100%. The thing that reminds me, or when I think of Chad, is his smile. I was his 5th grade teacher, for those of you who have done this several years. I think I say this every year, but it's worth noting. I was his 5th grade teacher, and when he walked in the room every morning with that smile, his face lit up, and he lit up that room. And I look forward to seeing him every morning, so I will work to get through this. The Chad Edmondson Memorial Scholarship Fund was established at the Williamsburg Community School District in honor of specialist Chad Edmondson, who was tragically killed in Iraq on May 27, 2009. SPC Edmondson was assigned to the 2nd Battalion, 112th Infantry, 56th Stryker Brigade, Pennsylvania Army National Guard. Chad was a 2008 graduate of the Williamsburg Community School District. Memorial scholarships are presented to those students who have applied and been accepted to the National Guard, Navy, Air Force, Marines, or Army, in recognition of their dedication to the armed forces. Upon completion of basic training, the students will be presented with a check for $100. The following students have enlisted in the military and will depart this summer. Aaron O. and Zach Merritz, please come forward. Boys, stay up here for just a minute, please. Aaron is enlisted in the Air Force and plans to work as an EOD technician. And what is an EOD technician? Say that again, real loud. Wonderful, that's excellent, thank you. And Zach will enter the Marines in an infantry unit. Thank you, boys. We would also like to recognize Trevor Fry this evening. He is unable to be here with us this evening due to completing the Keystone State Challenge Academy program. Upon completion, Trevor has enlisted in the Navy for a 5-year commitment. Upon completion of basic training, the These 3 students will receive a check. Congratulations, Aaron, Zach, and Trevor. The next award is the Dean Rossi Scholarship, previously the PIAA Sportsmanship Awards. The PIAA program recognizes 2 outstanding student athletes from each school in District 6 with a special sportsmanship medallion for exemplifying leadership in the area of sportsmanship. We are proud to present this year's sportsmanship medallions to Macy Norris and Aaron O. The Deborah McNerlin Memorial Scholarship is a memorial scholarship in memory of Deborah McNerlin, who passed away in April 2008. For more than 20 years, Debbie was a friend, a colleague, and teacher to many of us at the Williamsburg Community School District. This year's Deborah McNerlin Memorial Scholarship goes to a student who has been an exemplary student, both morally and academically. Cassie Mingle, please come forward. The Dorothy Kuntz Scholarship is an award presented to a senior who has exhibited the qualities that Ms. Kuntz, former business manager of the district, demonstrated during her long tenure at Williamsburg High School. And those characteristics are dependability, loyalty, competency, positive attitude, and a genuine concern for others. I am happy to present this annual award to Jana Summers. Next, I would like to recognize the students that attend the Greater Altoona Career and Technology Center. These students spend part of their day at the CTC fulfilling requirements to earn certificates, which allows them to either directly enter the workforce in a high-need job or to continue their education at a technical school. In addition, every time I visit or Mrs. Frederick or any of the staff visit the CTC, we always hear what a great job our students do and how well they represent Williamsburg High School, so we are very proud of them for that. CTC students, please come forward when I read your name, and please hold your applause until all names are called. There are quite a few of them. Evan Becker, Ryland Coral, Camden Detweiler, Sarah Gorsuch, Lane Holder, Lily Hughes, Allie Hughes, Jaylee McCall, Zach Merritz, Dane Mock, Tanner Ruffner, Zach Schock, Ethan Smith, Destiny Talbert, Peyton Walters, and Evan Zahner. Congratulations. The Nason Foundation Community Service Award, I am pleased to present a $500 award to recognize a deserving student who exhibits the following positive characteristics. This student is a positive role model and acts with integrity. This student demonstrates leadership skills in projects, services, and activities involving the school and community. And this student is pursuing a health-related profession. I am happy to present the Nason Foundation Award to Ryland Coral. Next are the President's Awards for Educational Excellence. In order to receive this award, students must maintain a 93% average or higher throughout the first 3 marking periods, with no grade below an 85%, in addition to achieving at least an 1100 on the math and reading portion of the SAT test, or there's several criteria here, or score advanced on either the Keystone Algebra test or the Keystone Literature test. Would the following students please come forward for achieving these accomplishments? Mariah Good, Cassie Mingle, Reagan Pro, Jana Summers, and Ty Uplinger. The President's Awards for Educational Achievement are given to students who maintain at least a 93% average or higher throughout the first 3 marking periods, with no grade below an 85%. Dane Mock, Macy Norris, and Lydia Whitaker, please come forward. The next awards are the Rotary Student of the Month. This year we would like to recognize the students chosen for Rotary Student of the Month. These students were chosen based on the following Rotary criteria: academic achievement, service, character, leadership, and the Rotary 4-way test, which is truth, fairness, goodwill, and better friendships, and is it beneficial to others. These students were recognized by the Morrison's Cove Rotary Club through a publicized announcement in the Morrison's Cove Herald and a year-end recognition breakfast, which I had the pleasure of attending with these seniors. And each of the seniors had to come up, and they were interviewed a little bit with some questions, and they did a fantastic job. I was so proud of all of their responses and the way that they spoke so eloquently and so professionally. They truly, with those Rotary Club members, really impressed them with how well they did and how well spoken they were and what their future plans are. So I was very proud to share that morning with them. Would the following students please stand for recognition? Mariah Good, Lily Irvin, Preston Eisenberg, Cassie Mingle, Macy Norris, Aaron O, Reagan Pro, Jana Summers, and Ty Uplinger. Congratulations. Next, the recipients of the Senator Judy Ward Distinguished Graduate Award are chosen for exercising responsibility and an overall excellence in good citizenship. Meeting the qualifications for the Distinguished Graduate Award are Preston Eisenberg and Lily Irvin. In addition, Senator Judy Ward would also like to recognize Zach Schock for his perfect attendance record during his elementary and secondary education career. Next is the WEA Scholarship. A $500 award is presented by the Williamsburg Education Association to a male and female senior class member who has demonstrated the following qualities: work ethic, citizenship, and scholarship. The scholarship will be awarded to a senior who is enrolled in post-secondary education and will be given during the second semester of schooling. The award winners are Ryland Coral and Macy Norris. And finally, this evening, for my portion of the award ceremony, is an additional Rotary Club scholarship. The Rotary Club scholarship is presented by the Morrison's Cove Rotary Club to a senior student that displays the qualities of what Rotary stands for and who is also enrolled in post-secondary education. This year's recipient is Jana Summers.
Cyber recognition. The following students completed part or all of their WHS studies online through our cyber program. Will the following students please stand? Hayden Burns, Sarah Gorsuch, Allie Hughes, Lily Hughes, Lily Kagerice, Sean Rourke, Zoe Sharp, Destiny Talbert, and Peyton Walters. This year, we had several students go out into the workforce to begin learning about their career choice. These students, with the help of Mrs. Lose, the GACTC, or Ms. Bechtel, engaged in very positive cooperative learning experience. I would like to recognize these students for their efforts. Please stand when your name is called to be recognized. Co-op recognition: Evan Becker, Sarah Gorsuch, Lane Holder, Allie Hughes, Tanner Refner, Destiny Talbert, Zachary Shaw, and Ethan Smith. Learn and Earn recognition: Connor Hughes, Riley Stoltz, Camden Detweiler, and Landon Clausen. Ag Internship recognition: Braden Eberhardt, Riley Stoltz, and Lily Kagerice. College recognition: this student attended Juniata College for half of her day this year. Please stand to be recognized. Leanna Royer. Congratulations, seniors, on your accomplishments. It truly was an honor to be your principal this year. Thank you, parents, family members, and friends for standing alongside these seniors as they completed their journey. Thank you, teachers, for investing in our students. Thank you, Mrs. Merges, for always prioritizing student needs. Thank you, custodians, maintenance, cafeteria employees, secretaries, and aides for the numerous things they do. Thank you, Mrs. J. Everhart, Mrs. N. Everhart, Mrs. Lose, and Mrs. Strayer for the countless hours you contributed to seniors so seniors could have this night, and they can all attest to that, all of the work that goes on behind the scenes. Thank you, presenters and sponsors, for coming to present, believing and investing in Williamsburg High School's graduating class of 2026. Congratulations to all of the award recipients. This concludes the award portion of our ceremony. Thank you and have a good evening.